Hi everyone, and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Today's Monday, 12/27, November 27th. Currently it's 44 degrees. High today is 66. That'll feel warm. Chance of precipitation, rain, I imagine 70%. 93% humidity. There's no wind. Air quality is 37, and that's good. Thought I'd walk just a little bit, try to walk some of my Christmas dinner and pumpkin pie and all that off. I figure I've gained about 5 pounds in the past, well, since a couple of weeks ago at least. That kale never did take off. I don't know why. Really don't. Everything else grew fine. Never did do that good. It'll still grow some, I guess. Some of it's eaten up back there at the back there. Something just stripped it all off. Probably some type of worm. Caterpillar like. Matter of fact, I think I see one. Or something that looks like one. See him on there? You can see some. See, there's a worm. That's what's been eating on these, even though it's cold. It's right here. There's one. Right there. They're all over this, as a matter of fact. They're all over them, too. Oops, get out of here. They're going to hope they don't get on my comet sooner. They may already be. Looks like they're staying on the kale, though. As cold as it's been, and they still have something eating on them. I'll have to pull them up or something. They're green, so it's hard to see them, unless you really look at them close. Well, at least something's been eating the kale, since it didn't grow very good. They stripped that. It looks like it's kind of semi-clear out. See many birds this morning. I hear a dove. Oh, they're over there on top of that telephone pole. Not telephone pole, they're power poles. been mild for this time of year. Usually it would be colder than it has been. All right, everybody, I'm gonna go inside. Okie dokie. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, we had pulled chicken hoagies and fries last night. Joy fixed them. We bought the pulled chicken at Kroger in the deli, and she makes a great hoagie with it. I just fixed the fries, which that wasn't any big deal. But she put all this together. Look at that. It's kind of hard to close it up. I had to just kind of fold it. There was so much stuff on it. And I moved around the lettuce a little bit around to show there's pickles on it. But I pushed it back over top when I ate it. That's those Lamb Weston super crispy fries or something they're called, and Chick-fil-A sauce and ketchup. Man, I tell you what, it was good, and that's, I'm sure, a low-fat meal as far as at least as far as the hoagie goes. I don't know how much fat was in that many fries. We baked them, you know, but yeah, that hoagie was just awesome, and it was really good. And then tonight, I believe Joy was saying we would have the leftover ham, because some of it, we got like enough for 3 more meals at least of it, that spiral sliced ham. My sinuses are bothering me. If you notice, my voice might seem a little lower or something sometimes. I just stopped up. But I think we had some like leftover mashed potatoes and stuff from Christmas, stuffing and stuff like that. And I think we're going to just have that again. Today there'll be a taste test with Mike. I'm not for sure if it's, I think it's a Smart Ones. One of the Smart Ones. Could be wrong though. I've done a lot of different videos. I think it's Smart Ones, pretty sure. And Dollar Tree. Wait a minute. No, I'm gonna do a taste test. I'm gonna do a morning coffee break taste test. That's right. I just wrote taste test down. That's what it is. I'm gonna do a morning coffee break taste test. But there'll be a Dollar Tree walkthrough today. If you haven't seen a Dollar Plus aisle, check it out. I definitely show the Dollar Plus aisle in the walkthrough. And Pop Shelf. I don't know if I have the picture. I don't think I have the picture on here where I can. Let me see something. Hold on a minute. I'll see if I can find a picture of it. Okay, here's the Pop Shelf. It's over by our Kroger. That's what it is. The outside of it looks like. They don't have anything inside of it yet. All they've done is put the lighting in. And they're owned by Dollar General. And they call them a concept store. I believe nothing's going to be over $10 in it. To me, it kind of reminds me of a Five Below a little bit from what I've seen so far. But they got a long ways to go to get that place ready. And I just ran across something I thought y'all might get a kick out of. I actually have my first video I ever made here. And I wondered where it was in my playlist. I couldn't find it. Oh gosh, there's a picture of McAllister's Club sandwich from a couple years ago. Here's a picture from I think year before last also of all of us. That's Will, Jackie's husband. But I had it in bloopers in my playlist. So you can see I had long hair at the time. This is 3 years ago. November 17th of, I guess, 2018. So that's my first video. So check this out, y'all. Let's see if it'll play. This is so it's only 26 seconds long. I was really just seeing if it would work at the time, but I mean, I was nervous, and I was, what have I done to the back of this? Whoops, what have I done? Let's see if it's turned up. Okay, here we go. Welcome to Chef Mike's Recipe of the Day. Today's recipe was sent to me by Jennifer. Y'all may know her as Southern by Grace. I'll be making old school pork chop casserole. This is my first real video, so please bear with me as I learn. It'll take me a while, I'm sure. Okay. Yeah, it's taken me quite a while. But oh my goodness. That is so funny to look at now. I just happened to be looking on some playlists, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna look at them bloopers. And I found it in there. I put it in there. I guess to me it was a blooper, you know. Well, let me get this back on where I was. There's a bunch of stuff in there. I ought to start showing y'all some of this stuff from memories. You know, from Facebook puts out the ones from years ago. I see a lot of stuff I like, wow. Okay, I'm just getting this ready for today's tidbits. And we didn't do Logan's awesome snack reviews, you know, because of Christmas. And then Logan's leg was hurting him yesterday. He's got a place on it that we took him to the doctor, you know, and had him check him out. And I don't know why they gave him some antibiotic cream, you know, prescription, but they didn't give him any antibiotics, and it looks like it's kind of infected. You know, we've been cleaning it and putting, you know, bandages on it and places, you know, stuff like that, what they said, the cream and stuff, but hadn't been able to get a hold of the doctor, so we're hoping to get a hold of him today and see if we can get him some antibiotics. But I think he's going to be all right. If we don't have it tonight for some reason, then that's why. But I think he, you know, he wants to do it. He wants to do it. So so that, and then now I've got a morning coffee break taste test, and it's on this. I got this the other day. Where did I get this thing at? Dollar Tree. That's right, Dollar Tree, and these are usually more than $1. I've seen them in Kroger's before. It's Lenny and Larry's The Complete Cookie. They had chocolate chip, and this one's peanut butter chocolate chip, but I just got this one to try. It says 5 grams of fiber, plant-based, and baked nutrition. That's what they look like. It says the complete package, 8 grams protein, 5 grams fiber, non-GMO, no soy ingredients, no dairy, no egg, vegan, kosher, no high fructose corn syrup, no artificial sweeteners, 0 sugar alcohols, sustainable palm oil. So wow, I mean, just that, without even looking at the nutrition facts, is 220 calories per cookie. 8 grams of total fats, 10%. 2 grams of saturated is 10%. No cholesterol. 180 milligrams of sodium is 8%. 28 grams of carbs is 10%. 5 grams of fiber gives you 18%. 11 grams of sugar, total sugars, and 8 grams added, 16%. 8 grams of protein is 8%. It's got 2% of calcium, 10% of iron, and 2% of potassium. So let's check it out here. Wow, it's pretty big. Look at that. Big cookie. Wow. You'd never know it had all that was good for you. It tastes like a, normal cookie. It's not hard. It's soft. Mmm. Go in with some coffee. Mm. Oh, I like it. I'll have to try the chocolate chip now. Wow. If you're going to eat a cookie, this is probably the one you should eat. I wish it tasted a little bit more like peanut butter, but it's good. Imagine it has peanut butter in it then. Peanuts. It says peanuts. Wow, I really like that, y'all. I gotta give this a 5 out of 5. I mean, it's good. And it's good for you. Wow. Definitely a 5 out of 5, y'all. I highly recommend those. You should be able to find them at your Dollar Tree. I wish they had a few more varieties even. There's pieces of peanut in it. I'm definitely going to have to try the chocolate chip. Okay. Now it's time for today's tidbits. Let's see if my glasses are on straight. I think so. Erica, the driest place on earth. Get my hand in here. Erica in Chile holds the record for the world's most prolonged dry period. The city got no rain from October 1903 to January 1918, which is more than 14 years, and had a drought of 172 months. It is also the driest place on earth with just 0.03 inches of precipitation falling per year on average. Wow. That's basically nothing. Yellowstone's Grand Prismatic Spring. And by the way, if you'd like to see the short, I did a short on that chicken hoagie last night. Yellowstone's Grand Prismatic Spring. Grand Prismatic Spring in Midway Geyser Basin is Yellowstone National Park's largest hot spring with bright colors. It is about 112.8 meters in diameter and over 37 meters deep, and is the third largest spring in the world. Its multicolored layers are due to the different species of heat-loving bacteria that live in the spring. Do you know the coldest inhabited place on Earth? The remote village of Oymyakon in eastern Siberia is the coldest permanently inhabited place on Earth. A monument in the town square commemorates the day in 1924 when the temperature fell to a record of minus 96 degrees. It is situated north of Okhotsk Sea and is closer to the Arctic Circle than to the nearest city. Well, why would you want to live there? I mean, Know about Estonia's unique fifth season. Estonia experiences its fifth season of floods between winter and spring. This is when Summa National Park disappears underwater every year. People of Estonia love this season as it creates new water paths for fishing and canoeing. The season occurs when water levels rise here temporarily as the river overflows with the melting of snow. Every year, I mean, it's going to flood again, honey. Okay, this is how Iceland was formed. Iceland is the second largest island in Europe and the 18th largest in the world. This island nation was created by volcanic activity on the mid-Atlantic ridge. Iceland has hundreds of volcanoes with about 30 active volcanic systems. This provides the country with plentiful geothermal power. I'll bet. What is weathering? Weathering is a unique process of natural rock disintegration on the Earth's surface through physical, chemical, and biological process induced by wind, water, and climate. None of the Earth's rock is hard enough to resist the forces of weathering. These processes are the reason for the Grand Canyon formation, and I'd like to see the Grand Canyon. I really would. Little known facts about fog bows. When rainbows form with tiny water droplets inside a fog instead of larger raindrops, the magical and ghostly phenomenon is known as fog bows occur. Typically white, they are also known as ghost rainbows. They can be seen when the sun is bright and shines through the fog. Due to small water droplets, fog bows have only weak colors or are colorless. Virga, rain that doesn't reach the ground. Virga refers to rain that evaporates before it hits the ground. It appears in streaks or shafts extending from clouds. It occurs often in deserts where low humidity and high temperatures cause the rain to evaporate quickly after the clouds release it. The word virga is derived from Latin meaning twig or branch. Virga is common in the U.S. West. NASA finally launches the time-traveling telescope. After decades of research, the massive James Webb Space Telescope was finally launched on Saturday. The telescope uses infrared technology to examine distant stars, galaxies, and see them as they were at the beginning of the universe 13.5 billion years ago. NASA, European Space Agency, and the Canadian Space Agency teamed up to create the telescope. Did Antarctica ever have trees? Researchers found that Antarctica was once dominated by evergreen species and even had a temperate rainforest about 100 million years ago. Fossilized leaves were found in a small part of Alexander Island on Antarctica's west coast. Ancient fossil trees of about 23 feet were also found standing upright. Wow, that's crazy. All right, everybody, that's it for today's Tidbits, and that's going to be it for this morning's coffee break. Get you one of these here if you like cookies. And cookies that are good for you. So hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody have a great day, and I'll see you later on with a Dollar Tree walkthrough, and then hopefully Logan will feel fine tonight to do Logan's awesome snack reviews. All right, everybody, thanks so much for watching, and God bless.